secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. We'll talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Hey, 57, 57.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Attack, attack! Hey, boys, nice hit.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Argolari! 15, 15! 15, yellow, 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 yellow! Yellow!
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
15, 15, 15! Argolari! Yellow! Hero 15! Yellow! Strike!
Patrick to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Alert! 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 319! Hey, hold. Look out!
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Bills first down.
56, 50,
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, Allen. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Allen to throw again. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Middle. 319. Stop. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. He's up to the 20. Up the left sideline. Now look out to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 57. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, come on. Hey, Ripley. Yellow. Hey, Ripley. What's that?
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Color. 15. I've got Louis. Hey, 57. 15. Yellow. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Chiefs.
Hey, yellow. Go. Hey, 43. Yellow. 50. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes back. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Kansas City.
Hey, 15, 43. Hey, 57. Hey, Sunday on Sunday on.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady. Attack, attack. Attack.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the one.
Argo blue, lady.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Middle, 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 middle. Alert, alert. What's that?
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Hey, hold. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. This pass right side, taken in by Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Chiefs 7.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Fight on these two. Argo lady. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Right side.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Second and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Hey, 43. Hey, 43. Girls, hit it.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced to his right. He'll take off again.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 26-yard line.
57. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors. 57. Hey, yellow. Hey, go.
Mahomes. Out to his right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
15.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady. Hey, Ripley. My side.
Now Mahomes. That is hot. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
57. Attack. 15.
The Chiefs will set up
Hey,
for the
57.
two-point
Argo blue,
conversion.
lady. My side.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
Keeps the score. Bills
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
their own 25-yard line.
Look out.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Argo water. 15. Hey, Ripley.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big one there to start the second half.
Hey, 43,
A gain of
43,
57 yards.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Yellow. I don't need to. Yellow. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Hey, 15. Yellow. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Attack!
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
15.
And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Allen for the throw on first and 10. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Half 85. That's it.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That's his second touchdown tonight. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
35. Chiefs 21.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hero 15. Wait. I got one lane. Hey, rip list.
First and 10 for Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Yellow. 15.
On third down, Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
Yellow. 15.
Motion man is Rice. On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Down 80. Stop. Hey, hold. Yellow.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
The 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Hey, Riplet. 15. Attack! Hey, 57. Right side.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
16 yards.
15.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Easy. Hey, 57 color. 50. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. Now it's 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact.
A gain of 11 on the play.
43!
First down, Kansas City.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To throw is Mahomes. And that one incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Mahomes now to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Now a shot here, deep middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Leads to second and
Try
10.
again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. That's caught! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a
A
gain of
big
57
play
yards.
after being backed up. A gain of 57 yards.
First and 10.
Both
at the
pre-snap
33-yard
and
line.
post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now Allen on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Alert, alert, alert!
Throwing again. It's Allen. That one complete to Shaver.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Hey, Ripley! Hey, 57, color. Hey, Ripley! Hey, yo, go.
Mahomes on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Bills are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Josh Allen sacked.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Second down.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Has caught. That's Shavers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Third and long.
Brings up third and 13.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is hot. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
And the Bills first down. First and 10. At
The Bills going to
43-yard
use the
line.
first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it just past their 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow! Hey, 43, 43. Yellow! Hey, 57.
A first down throw for Mahomes. just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
First down, Chiefs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Motion man is Rice. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big eight. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Yellow. Yellow. Attack, attack.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Again, working deep downfield. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Now here's second and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 40. Yellow.
That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
38-yard line. It's a
Second
gain of
down
7.
and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Alert.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
One more time going up top with Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last shot now for Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.